And now joining us today is a special guest, Dr. Jan Hoffmann, a rhetoric professor at Georgia College, who will talk to us a little bit more about voter registration. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
So can you tell us a little bit more about the importance of getting registered to vote?
Well, I don't know how to put it any more simply than if you don't register, you don't get to vote, and you're really out of the game.
Absolutely. Well, how long does the process take?
In the time it takes for us to do this interview, you can be registered to vote.
That quickly?
That's how simple we make it.
Thank you. What's the biggest obstacle to voter registration?
Well, thanks to online voter registration in Georgia, there really isn't much of one left. I guess I would say for our students that probably the most important things that sometimes get them hung up are remembering your social security number. And if you're going to vote here at Milledgeville and you live in a dorm, then knowing what the mailing addresses for the dorms are. But once we get past those two things, then it's clear sailing.
Excellent. And can one vote really make a difference in Georgia?
That's such a great question. And of course, historically, it has always. But I think recently, I think about how our own mayor, Mary Parham Copeland, was voted in by 5 votes here in Milledgeville. And also, we're a purple state, and I was just reading a couple days ago in the AJC a report that the latest polls show that Kemp and Abrams are separated by 2 percentage points with a 3% margin of error. And if you remember, it was a former governor of Georgia that gave us the Hope Scholarship. And that's definitely had a big impact on students. So I think that the answer to that is absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, with the late, great Governor Miller, it's clear that the importance of electing a governor that represents you is incredibly important, and that every vote matters. Well, thank you so much for being on the show today, and thank you for sharing your insight.
Thank you.